All right, y'all. Important and controversial topic. I don't want to get anybody mad. I'm not. This is just my opinion because I grew up back then and I'm seeing what's going on now. This topic is called Old Generation versus the New Generation. It's going to be about different topics, and I'm going to kind of elaborate on both generations, okay? So the first one is music. Okay, now everybody knows that is from the older generation. The music that we had back then made more sense. Now, I'm not saying the older generation is perfect. I'm not. I'm going to touch on that. But I just want to kind of give my opinion on the difference between them. Okay, so the music. We had more of the R&B back then. Now, I'm not saying that there is no good R&B type of music now, but if you listen to the music from back then and you listen to the music from now, most of the music from now is disgusting. It's either violent or sexual. Now, I'm not saying that the older generation didn't have anything to do with sexual stuff or anything like that, but we didn't have music back then that talked about killing somebody. We didn't talk about hiding in somebody's bushes and waiting for them to come out and shoot their whole block up, and just in general. We didn't have no violence like that. The violence that we had as far as music was the person listening to the music took it the wrong way. Okay, now I would say Keith Sweat, okay, when he talks about how he used to be in love with this girl and he ended up finding out that she was, dancing and taking clothes off in, as a job, and he never knew about it. It would make you think, yeah, well, women ain't shh, okay, or men ain't shh. That's the kind of stuff that we had. It made us as a person think like that. But I would say from my experience, 98% of people never took it too far that I know of to actually do anything physically because of music. Okay, the newer generation, they do it a lot. A lot. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what ethnicity you are. It's violent. Women, now I'm going to do Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, to name two of them, that talk very sexual, that say a lot of sexual things in their music, distasteful, and it makes women look bad. But yet, they love it. People love that music. And I'm not saying that I don't listen to new generation music. I do. But it's very distasteful for another woman to like that kind of stuff. Let alone a man liking it, because it's just basically women are just belittling themselves. Okay, so the second one is the way that we dressed back then to how they dress now. We had the baggy clothes, you know, the Carhartts, the cross colors, the Karl Kani's, they were baggy. Okay, not too much of the sagging. I'm not going to say 100% none, but not too much of it. If you did, it was a select few. Okay, now it's either skin tight or skin tight and sagging, or baggy and sagging. No one wants to see your ass cheeks. Especially for you to go out in public and expose yourself in that way. It's disgusting. There literally should be a fine immediately for anybody that dresses like that. Not as much as the skinny jeans, because that's whatever, but it's the saggy. It should be a fine. It shouldn't be a $25 fine or, come on guys, pick up your pants. No, a fine. Immediately. The next one is the language. If you would hear this generation nowadays, it's, oh, F this and F that and F my baby dad, F this bitch, and they ain't like, literally kids, not 17, 18, 16, kids talking like 8, 9, 10, even maybe younger. We had more respect for ourselves, let alone everybody else, back then. I'm not saying we never cussed before in our life, but we didn't do it as far as that much in public like they do now. It's like second nature to them. Very disrespectful. Violence. I'm not going to say violence never happened. Violence has been happening for years and years and years and years and years. Okay? Decades and centuries, whatever. What I'm saying is it's becoming too normal now. It's becoming just like every time you turn on the news, it's a shooting. It's a stabbing. It's this, it's this. People are going as far as killing their own children. And it pisses me off to see a young life, not just a baby, a young life taken because of stupidity from the young generation. The young generation has no respect at all for anybody, let alone themselves. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. And it needs to stop. Disrespect. Like, again, I'm not going to say that we never disrespected back then, or nobody ever disrespected anybody back then. I'm not going to say that. But I'm going to say it was a lot better than it is now. Because this generation will just disrespect anybody for any reason. And they don't even care. You know, that's the bad, that's the bad thing, is that they don't care about disrespecting. They have no care in the world. So that is just a few. I hope you guys liked the video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what else in the comments that you can add to my list. Like I said, I had the music, the way that they dress, the language, the violence, the disrespect. Okay? Let me know if you guys can think of anything else. And give me your take on the difference. Alright, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I got to go see what I'm making for dinner. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to comment.